If Carmen had 12 more tapes, she would have twice as many as Raphael. So I can set up this equation, c plus 12 equals 2r, and I'm actually going to solve that for Carmen. So c equals 2r minus 12. And now you can see that the minimum number of tapes that Raphael has is going to be 6, because that's when Carmen would equal 0. If Raphael's tapes are any less than that, then Carmen would have negative tapes, and that's not possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in a bunch of integers for the number of tapes that Raphael has, and I'm going to see how many Carmen has in each of those scenarios. So if I plug in 7 for r right here, I get 2 times 7 minus 12, that would get 2. If I plug in 8, I'm going to end up with 4. If I plug in 9, I'm going to end up with 6. And now you can see there's a pattern. They're just going up by 2 each time for Carmen's tapes. So I've made my chart, and it's going to go on like this forever. And now I'm going to look at statement 1, which tells me r is greater than 5. Well, the question asks, who has more tapes? Right? It asks, is Carmen less than Raphael? So essentially, who has more tapes? And if r is greater than 5, well, maybe it's like 8 and 4, in which case Raphael has more. Or maybe it's 13 and 14, in which case Carmen has more. So statement 1 is not sufficient. But statement 2 tells us that Carmen is less than 12. And so that only describes this range down here where Carmen has fewer than 12 tapes. And in that entire range, Carmen has fewer tapes than Raphael. So the answer to this question, is c less than r, would be yes for statement 2. Making statement 2 sufficient and making the correct answer